Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. It's so good to have you here with us again today. Whether you're walking, cleaning, cooking, or just relaxing, thank you for spending your time improving your English with us. I'm really excited about today's episode because it's one of the most important topics in everyday English. We're talking about your daily life, how to describe it, how to explain your routine, how to talk about what you do in the morning, afternoon, and evening. And I promise you, by the end of this episode, you'll feel much more confident telling anyone about your day in clear, natural English.
And of course, I'm here with Borey. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm so happy you're here. Today's episode is one of my favorites because when you learn how to talk about daily life, suddenly English becomes something you can actually use, not only in class, not only in books, but in real conversations with real people. And the best part is, this is A1 friendly, beginner friendly, simple, and super practical. If you listen closely and repeat with us, you're going to sound way more natural when you talk about your daily routine.
Absolutely. And if you're new to our podcast, remember that our goal is to make English learning feel natural, friendly, and comfortable. We want you to feel like you're sitting with two friends who genuinely want to help you speak better. No stress, no pressure, just real conversation at a slow, clear, natural pace. So take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and let your brain absorb the rhythm of English.
And today's topic is perfect because every conversation, even with a stranger, often starts with small talk about daily life. People ask questions like, "How's your day? What did you do this morning? How's your routine?" Or, "What are you up to today?" And if you can answer naturally, you will instantly sound more confident.
So let's start by giving you a simple example. I'll describe my morning routine in a very natural, spoken style. Not textbook English, real English. Listen carefully to how it flows, and after you listen, try repeating it out loud. Here we go. I usually wake up around 6:30 in the morning. The first thing I do is check my phone for a minute or two, not too long, and then I get out of bed. I go to the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth, and drink a big glass of water because it helps me wake up. After that, I make a simple breakfast, usually eggs or oatmeal, and I like to listen to some relaxing music while I eat. Then I take a quick shower, get dressed, and start planning my day. That's pretty much my morning routine.
That sounded supernatural, very clear, very real. And if you're listening right now, here's something important. You don't need difficult vocabulary to describe your day. People use simple words to talk about daily life. Wake up, eat breakfast, take a shower, go to work, come home, relax. That's enough. Let me share mine too. I usually wake up around 7. I check messages for a little bit, then I get up and make coffee because I needed to start my day. After that, I take a shower, get dressed, and usually eat something quick like bread or fruit. Then I head out and start working. My morning isn't fancy. It's just simple, but simple is natural.
And that's exactly the point. You don't have to sound complicated. Simple English is natural English. And remember, the key to speaking about your routine is using the present simple. I wake up. I eat. I go. I come home. I sleep. That's enough.
Now let's turn this into a mini dialogue so you can hear how two people talk about their daily life in a real conversation. You can repeat after us if you want. Here we go.
So, Borey, what time do you usually wake up?
I wake up around 7. What about you?
I usually get up around 6:30.
Wow, that's early. What do you do first?
I drink some water and then wash my face. How about you?
I check my phone for a bit, then I go make coffee because I need it to start my day.
Sounds nice. What about breakfast?
I keep it simple, usually just fruit or bread. What about you?
I like something warm, like eggs or oatmeal.
And after breakfast?
I take a shower and start planning my day.
Same here. After I shower, I head out and start working.
That's a nice routine.
Yeah, it keeps things simple.
And that's exactly how daily life conversations sound in English. Short questions, short answers, nothing complicated.
And you'll notice native speakers don't speak like grammar books. They speak naturally. So if you're learning right now, don't worry about perfect grammar. Focus on sounding natural, clear, and comfortable.
Let's move into talking about afternoon routines. I'll start with mine. In the afternoon, I usually have lunch around noon or a little after. I try to eat something healthy, but honestly, some days I just grab whatever is quick. After lunch, I usually continue with work or tasks I have to finish. If I'm feeling tired, I take a short break or have tea. My afternoons are usually pretty calm.
That sounds nice. My afternoons are a bit busier. I usually eat lunch around 12:30, and after that, I do most of my productive work. I feel like afternoon is my best time to focus. Sometimes I take a short walk to get some fresh air, especially if I've been sitting too long. It helps clear my mind. Then I get back to work until late afternoon.
Let's make this into a dialogue so you can hear the natural rhythm again.
What do you usually do in the afternoon?
I usually have lunch around 12, then I work or sometimes rest for a bit. What about you?
I eat around 12:30 and then I focus on my work. Sometimes I take a short walk.
Oh, that's nice. I should do that more often.
Yeah, it helps my brain, even 5 minutes.
Sounds like a good idea.
And again, this is exactly how real daily life conversations sound. Simple, friendly, easy.
Now let's move to evening routines. Many learners struggle to describe what they do at night because evening routines can be different from person to person, but the structure is always the same. Dinner, relaxing, maybe watching something, spending time with family, and then getting ready for bed. Here's mine. In the evening, I usually eat dinner around 6 or 7. After that, I sometimes watch a show or a YouTube video. If I have energy, I read or clean a little bit, and then before bed, I take a shower, brush my teeth, and prepare for the next day.
Mine is similar. I eat dinner around 6:30. After that, I usually relax with the show or some music. Sometimes I cook something small or talk to my family. Later at night, I take a shower, get ready for bed, and try to sleep around 10:30 or 11.
Let's act it out in conversation.
What do you usually do in the evening?
I usually eat dinner early, then I watch something or read. What about you?
Same. I eat around 6:30 and then I relax with the show.
What time do you usually sleep?
Around 11. You?
A bit earlier, around 10.
Nice. That sounds healthy.
I try. Sometimes I fail.
Same.
And again, you can hear how natural this is. Nothing forced, nothing complicated.
Now let's teach you how to answer the classic question, how was your day? This is one of the most common questions in English, and most learners answer with something too formal or too long. But native speakers keep it short. It was good, it was okay, pretty good, a little busy, not bad.
And then you can add one detail, just one, like I worked all morning, I cleaned my room, I went shopping, I relaxed at home, I met a friend.
Let's show you.
How was your day?
Pretty good. I worked a lot, but it was okay. How about you?
Not bad. I had a slow morning, but a productive afternoon.
That's exactly how people talk. Simple, short, friendly.
Now let's practice describing a full day from morning to night. This is a great exercise for beginners. Here's an example of a natural, spoken-style daily life narration. Listen carefully and feel the rhythm. After I say it, you can try repeating parts of it. I woke up around 6:30. I got ready and had breakfast. Then I worked for a few hours. I had lunch around noon and continued working in the afternoon. In the evening, I relaxed, watched a bit of TV, ate dinner, and spent time with family. Then I got ready for bed and slept around 10.
That's perfect. And if you repeat that style, you'll sound very natural. You don't need complex grammar to sound fluent. You need clarity and flow.
Let me do one too. I woke up at 7, I made coffee and got ready. I worked in the morning, had lunch at 12:30, and continued working in the afternoon. In the evening, I relaxed, watched a show, ate dinner, and then rested until bedtime. I went to sleep around 11.
Easy, right? And if you want to improve your speaking fast, try talking about your day out loud every evening, even if you're alone. Say it to yourself like a mini story. I woke up. I ate. I went. I worked. I came home. I slept. The more you say it, the more fluent you become.
Let's teach them some useful daily life expressions that make you sound more natural. These expressions are very common in casual speech. I get ready, I head out, I get back home, I take a quick break, I grab something to eat, I chill for a bit.
Let's put those into a mini story. I wake up around 6:30, get ready, and head out around 8. I work until noon, grab something to eat, then work a bit more. I get back home around 6, chill for a bit, and then have dinner.
That's extremely natural. Repeat it a few times until you feel comfortable.
Let's talk about weekends, because weekend routines help you learn more casual daily life English. Here's mine. On weekends, I usually wake up a little later, maybe around 7:30. I like to have a slow morning. I make coffee, relax, maybe clean the house a little. In the afternoon, I go out, maybe shopping, maybe meeting a friend. In the evening, I like to watch something or go out for dinner.
My weekend is similar. I wake up later, maybe around 8. I usually start with coffee and music. In the afternoon, I sometimes do grocery shopping or go for a walk. And in the evening, I relax with a good show or cook something nice.
Now in conversation.
What do you usually do on weekends?
I usually take things slow. I relax, clean a little, maybe go out. What about you?
I like relaxing too. Sometimes I go for a walk or cook something.
Sounds chill.
Yeah, weekends are for resting.
And this is exactly the type of speaking practice that helps your brain start thinking in English.
Now let's review what we talked about today in a simple spoken recap. Daily life English doesn't need complicated vocabulary. You just need simple verbs, natural rhythm, and confidence. When someone asks about your day, keep it short and add one detail. When you talk about morning, afternoon, and evening routines, stick to simple actions. And don't be afraid to repeat phrases again and again. Repetition is how fluency grows.
And before we wrap up today, here's your mini speaking challenge. After this episode ends, talk out loud for 1 minute about your day. Even if it's simple, even if you think it's boring, just speak. The more you practice, the faster your English grows.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. We're really proud of your progress. Every episode you listen to makes your English stronger.
Keep going. You're doing great. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.